Okay, we're back, and this is the second part of how to speed level up. And so now in HODL, I showed you marketplace there the last time. So I'm at level 20. So I'm going to go out. And I'm going to feed my pets first so I don't have to loot everything. At night, you get more experience. It's about 50%, if I remember right, that you get during nighttime. Nighttime starts at 10 and it goes all the way to 7. So anytime you have night, you're going to speed level a lot quicker. And especially on the weekends when you get that 100% boost. As you can tell, we've already made 153,000 silver. That sounds like a lot, but things that are really great in this game cost $1 billion or so. So you can get some decent gear for 150 mil. But the really good stuff, the really high-end in-game stuff is up in the billions, and then it never hardly comes up for sale in the trading post because it's hard as hell to get. The stuff is just, it breaks all the time. You have to have 25 million, you have to have the 25 million silver, 50 million silver items, and then what you have to do, you have to have 50 or 60 of them. And then you have to use a bunch of black stones and get a bunch of fail stacks and other things to even have a chance of actually getting anything. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Phojans. It's right across, right where we went to the last time. It's just across the road from where those guys were. Go down. If you look at your map, you just go down past the Eastern Gateway. There's the Black Spirit is going to be mad because you're fighting the purple stuff, but that's okay. I probably should have actually leveled up one more level at the other place. It would have been a lot quicker. And coming here. There are some little things that are like red, but there's not many here. I'm going to go across the road, finish up to level 21, make it a lot easier to kill these guys. You don't want to get too far ahead, even though you really can do the damage to kill them, but but the biggest problem you have is it's like your accuracy is so far off from them when they're that far ahead of you. And all this stuff is really close together, so you can just level really fast. Now you're at level 21 already. I'm actually just going to spend the time here to get to level 22. See, I'm already at 40%, past 40%, almost at 50. I just hit 50. And if you notice up top, it shows you just got a black stone weapon. You want to hang out of those. Everybody that's new, they make these shitty ass mistakes, and what they do is they sell these things, and these are the things that upgrade your armor and stuff. So you don't want to get rid of those at all. So I'm about to hit 22, and when I get 22, I'm going back across the street. Okay. As you notice, it turns green to you. They eventually turn white. As the mobs fall, you might as well clean up the mobs. It's very easy to play. All you have to do is hold down the shift and the right hand button. Not a lot you have to do. Somebody else is out here probably trying to level up some off. And as you'll notice, they're dark red to you now instead of purple. So you're going to kill them a lot quicker and a lot easier than before. So when we're out here killing frogs, this is frog land. I've never seen a frog with a big ball of magic in his hand, but we got one in this game. There is one boss out here you want to stay away from because the boss will kick your ass. But other than that, there's not a big deal. And he's right in the middle. And as you notice, it just leveled up again. You do have a weight limit. Your weight limit goes up every time you level up. I think this is actually the boss. It is. I know they get killed by him, but that it is. I should have actually resurrected in the town because I should have bought some stuff. Yep. So anyway, I'm going to run down. I'm back at the little guard gateway. Did it put me in front? Okay. And it's a good way of speeding, you know, at this level, 1% is not anything to die with. You make it back in a few seconds. And if you really just want to speed up, get through, and get back to town, just all you have to do is just die real quick, and you can get back to town really fast. Because you're close to town, it's going to be idle. Unless you just keep on moving down into the water deeper, and then you're going to be closer to glitch. And you don't want to really be there because you want to actually go buy some stuff off the trading post now. When I hit 24, I think I'm going to let them kill me because I want to get back to town really fast. And you don't lose any experience once you hit 24. As you notice, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know any damn where that the sun always rises at 5 o'clock in the morning, but it does in this game. It actually rises about 4 o'clock in the morning. It's almost bright sunlight outside. But then, when you're the nighttime, about 10 o'clock, it starts getting dark, and by 4 o'clock in the morning, it's already light outside. Here comes the boss again. Maybe I'll kill him this time. And I did. And I leveled up again. I'm at 24. Looks like these guys kill me if they can. As you level up, you'll notice it takes them a lot longer to kill you because you get a lot more accuracy. And so I'm going to resurrect it to the closest town. And it's a quick way of speeding, you know, speeding between the location you're at to a town that you want to get back to. I'm not sure if it didn't put me out at glitch, and it did, but that's okay. Now I can sell stuff to the vendors. Now you notice I got about 350,000 silver. I've actually found 11 of the blackstones that are worth about 300,000 a piece, but you don't want to sell those. In every town, you'll find a guy that's got little horns on his head, and these guys are your storage guys. And everybody has storage. Of course, mine has stuff from other characters. It's not empty, and it has some silver in here, but everybody gets one in every town that it's at. If you get too much stuff on you, you get overweight, you start slowing down. At around 125%, you get really, really creepy slow, and you can't hardly move. You can't even teleport on the anymore. The teleports on the wizard doesn't work. So you want to make sure you keep your weight down. And of course, the silver weighs, I mean, it's like real life. The silver weighs has a weight. The gold has a weight. Everything you carry has weight in this game. Just about. There's a few little scraps of paper. Sometimes there's some little items for like the events and stuff that has no weight. But almost everything is like just like in real life. You got a weight to it. Most games don't do that. I've been in Guild Wars and stuff, and it's just you have 400, 500 gold on you, no weight. Nothing weighs anything for you. And you know, the weight was never a consideration, it's just the bag space. But this game, they decided, well, let me actually make a negative effect for your weight, and they did. Of course, it's amazing how much these characters can carry, because it's like 700 and something pounds. I don't know about you, but I can't carry that damn much stuff on me. I'm not that strong. Cut across the field, and we'll run back to Huddle. While I'm at it, I'll just sit down and kill a few things. If I get enough stuff to follow me around, that would be nice, so I can kill a whole bunch of stuff at once. This game is all about killing mobs. I mean, I've been in some of the games and you got to kill one thing at a time. It's just slow, kind of boring seeming. This thing has a really exciting gameplay to it, because you can kill stuff so quick and so fast in it. And the graphics and the special effects for the kills are really amazing. We got more damn guards. We got flowers roaming around here. Okay, so I haven't used any of the money out of my accounts and stuff. This is all the money that I made on this character. So now I'm going to show you, at about this point, you should have made that much money too if you just looted everything. You don't have to pick it up. You can just hit R and just pick up everything that you can. So what you want to do is you want to look for a main weapon. And you want to look for a Eureka staff if you're a witch. Or you want to look for a Eureka of any weapon, just about, if you're that. So you want to buy it, and buy it from out of that fund. So, okay, I'm going to still stick the other back into the bank. So now I have a Eureka staff on me. Let's see, did I get it? Nope. Okay, I didn't buy it. Marketplace. weapon staff. We'll use 9, and we'll say bye. Yes. So I now have a Eureka staff on me. Alright. I also have 10 black stones. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to take the staff and I'm going to enhance it with the black spirit. That's the reason I wanted to get him up to that level. So I put the Eureka staff in here. You notice it's like 16 to 21. When I use one black stone in it, the next level is 20 to 25. So you go up by 4 AP each time. It never fails till it gets to until it gets +7. After +7, the thing will fail. So it didn't fail at +8, but it probably fell at +9. It did, and it fell trying to get to +9 again. Now this staff has went from 20 up to 40, 45. The next level will be 44, 49. And they give you 4 more again. But now, look at the AP I have. I had 45 total AP. Alright, so I'm going to change this out. I'm going to put that in my hand. I now have 44 AP total. Where I had before, I only had 12. So now I have over 3 times more attack points. So I do 3 times more damage. So I'm going to kill stuff 3 times quicker. And anytime you kill something quicker, it's not going to hit you as much. That's always been my philosophy in any game. Just about, if I can up the damage that I do severely, I'm going to kill stuff faster, I'm going to take less damage, and since I'm killing stuff quicker, I'm going to make more money. And money is always important in any game, and almost any of these games always support a Zerker. There's a few of them that doesn't, but most of them do. It's like with Guild Wars when I played it just, you know, people started out, they tried to build these tanks, tried to build these healers, they tried to go into dungeons, run with tank healers and all this, and they didn't know how to play when they first started the game. And they found out real quick, you know, the Zerkers could kill them quicker than they could take damage. So now we're going to go back to the Phojans, and I'm going to get to about 25 or so, or 26. And then after that, we're going to go to the Bloody Monastery, which is south of Glish. And then after that, we'll get to 30 pretty easy. And that'll be the end of this video. And you're going to pick up more black stones along the way. Of course, you notice as you failed, you lost some durability. Well, you had to buy another staff to replace that 10 durability that we lost. Excuse me. So now you watch as we go out here. How much quicker this stuff dies. I'm gonna get my K key, and I think I can do lightning storm. You want to check on your skills because what you're using all the time, make sure when you can upgrade them, you want to upgrade them because they do about 100% more damage on everything. And then on top of that, they do more strikes, they hit more people, and it's that way with every character. And now the lightning storm that I just chose, if I sit down and hit it just a little bit, it throws that big ball of lightning out when I just hit my left key, and it just almost does like double the, it does as much damage as lightning storm as the chain lightning does for a long period of time. And I'm almost where we're about ready to leave this area. What you want to look for in anything that you buy, you want to look for the AP because that's what you're going to want. Okay, I'm going to kill it as I go toward Glish. The boss is back up. And you'll notice it was way easier to kill him and way faster this time. I got some crystals. I could sell those at the trading post or the marketplace, whatever. Everybody calls it something different in every one of these games. One it's trading post, one it's marketplace, one it's auction house. Yeah. Okay. My map is all revealed, so I know where Glish is. I know where the Bloody Monastery is, but all you have to do is just stay on the roads going south and keep going south, and you'll come to the Bloody Monastery. And you notice this time I got a blue stone that's kind of oval, and that's a black stone. That's an armor one. And that does the same thing. It ups my armor. Just still on the main road. You didn't want to turn left there. That goes into Kasarka's temple. The stuff here is about level 50. Kasarka is one of the bosses. He drops Kasarka weapons, which are some of the best weapons in the game. Once you come to this guy, it has little icons over his head. Then the road to the fort, you want to take the left fort, and you want to go up the hill. One nice thing you can do is just drag these people in by doing this. They'll all come running toward you. You can just throw down the ball light and kill a whole bunch of them. Of course, you want to get up another set. And do the same thing again. Just remember to sit down and always pull your mana. These guys, about every time it recharges, it only takes a few seconds. These guys drop a bunch of Algerian stuff, and it's okay. It's not the best armor in the world, but it's all right. I mean, for a beginner armor, it's okay to use. Armor doesn't fail till it hits past 5 when you're using stones on them. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here in the woods, and I'm going to swap out the, I'm going to call it the Black Spirit. And I'm going to do the same thing with the armor that I did with the weapons. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to pop both these stones in there. If you look, this thing only has 2 on it. But now we're up to 6. And of course I don't have any more black sewn for it. And I'm going to swap out that. And I've got some new shoes. I don't have any of the defense helps. It's not, this game doesn't, the defense is not great, it doesn't scale. So just keep that in mind where what scales is the AP. And you want to use as much. So you want to get your AP up as high as you can. The reason I came here is because there's endless mobs. For this level, anyway. We do have a boss here. Just a guy in a little red outfit. You kind of get where your health is low. All you got to do is go in the building here. There's a dead bodies everywhere, but you don't really get attacked by anything. There might be one guy to come in and follow you, but that's it. You can just sit in here for a few seconds. Let your heals heal back up. You can heal yourself back up almost all the way. Go back out and fight again. Now, if this for the weekends, I'd really be leveling up good because I'm almost at 27. And if it's a level up to 27. Okay, I got a bunch of skill points to spend. Of course, when you get close to 56, you want to save a bunch of them for your awakening weapon. If your awakening weapon is way stronger. Like I said, always one guy or two is going to follow you in here. Alright, so I want to take off my shoes. I want to go in and I want to enhance my shoes again. You'll notice that it's called fail stacks, and it didn't go away because I didn't actually do anything over +5 for it. So you still keep your fail stacks. And I'm going to try to enhance again, so I can try to at least get it to 9 for the stones. Probably won't work. You need 4 or 5 at least fail stacks for this thing probably to go. Sometimes you get unlucky and it takes a lot more than that. I don't need the iron. Nobody's going to buy the iron. It's really cheap, even to sell it for the other guys. These little things are worthless almost. You want to keep some bags clear because you're going to want to pick up some more stones. Some of you guys will drop armor. So you want to keep some slots free. It's like stuff is worth now 70 silver is just totally worthless to you, where before you needed it. It's like these things are worth 330. It gets up to like 2,000. These things are about each one, and there's guys that drop. They drop tons of this stuff. I mean, they drop 3 or 4 at a kill. So you kill hundreds when you go out and farm for a little while. Oh, I meant to do one other thing while I was in the spot. Okay, so now at this level you unlocked a whole lot of things. So you'll notice that your chain lightning is one more level away. You can level it up, and as you'll notice, it goes from 161 times 4 hits, and it hits 2 times in a row up to 3 targets. Then it starts hitting 4 targets. Then it hits 5 targets, and then at the end it hits 6 targets, and it goes all the way from 161% up to 300 and something percent. Plus it hits 3 times at 400. So it does a lot more damage, and it's got 4 hits instead of just. It's got the same amount of hits. Okay. So you want to actually up some of these skills that you got, because you've got faster casting time, but you just got healing aura, and you just got healing lighthouse. You actually want to up your healing aura good. The healing lighthouse, I actually want to put it somewhere on the thing, so I can quick cast it by just hitting a keystroke with this number 6 now. And this thing is not that great right now, but it heals also not only you, but the party that you're in. But when you get it all the way up, it gives you 90% heals and gives the people in your parties like 40. And there's no pots in the game that will do that. I mean, every party in the world should have at least 1 or 2 witches or wizards with them just for the heal farm. And they're also one of the biggest DPSers in the game. Trying to let my pet pick up all the loot. Chain lightning goes a long ways too. And it does a fair amount of damage. As you can see, when I pull off something from somebody, sometimes I kill them, sometimes it gets close. See, I can even get the guys up on top of the walls. I don't have to run up there and go kill them like all the lay people have to do. I can just sit down and just sit in one little spot just about and spin around in a circle just killing stuff. Makes the witch and the wizard a whole lot easier to play and a lot quicker to level up too, in my opinion. Some of the classes have this stuff where they can actually run pretty quick, but as you notice, I'm picking up a lot of loot. I pick up some blades and stuff. Later on, there's other areas that actually the Eureka stuff drops, and you'll loot all that stuff, and it's worth a lot of money. And you know, you'll just go in and you'll get like 5 or 6 or 7 of these things for like 30 minutes, and you know, you'll just sell it for a few mil and makes you some pretty good income for the game. And I hit 28. I want to stop for a second because I got chain lightning at level 2. Some people like using lightning. I like the chain lightning a lot better because it's got a lot further reach. So I added 100% more damage to this. I'm leveling it up. I also get 4 targets instead of 3. And your pets are having trouble looting so quick, so you can sit down and hit the R key and just help them loot. A lot of the guys, they'll tell you, go here at this level, 2 levels up, go here, 2 more levels, go there. And they'll tell you all this stuff, but you wind up spending a lot of time on the damn road going to places when you could just be leveling up a lot quicker. And there's not a reason to do it. One thing you have to consider when you're going to fight something is like mob density too. And there's a lot of guys here. I got one more level here, a little over, and we're all done. So what I'm going to do is, when I hit 29, I'm going to end the video. And then what I'll do is I'll pick back up, I'll make another level here. And then on the next video, we'll start out at 30. I'll show you another place to go to for the 30 levels and up. And then after that, it's just a matter of one more spot to hit like 40. And there's somebody else here because the stuff is running around a little bit. And it wouldn't be doing that unless somebody else is pulling them around. Okay, I hit 29. And I'm going to sit here and get a few more. I'm going to sit here and get one more level at least. I'm not going to bore you watching me sitting here and have to level this thing up one more level because you know what to do now. As far as this little area. And it's pretty quick leveling it still. Of course, this is the weekend. See, I've already made it 18% since the level. I helped 36%. I can't stress enough, if you want the level of a character, the weekends are great. Of course, there's more people on, it lags more. So, you know, you have the problems with that, and it's really, but this is the easiest way. This is one of the easiest way. I started out and I used to go to like all the little guide areas. It's like, oh, you can get to level 15, you can get to level 50 in 15 hours. And you can do it way quicker than that. Okay, before I go though, I'm going to show you, I've gotten Algerian armor. Even my bags are full. But I'm going to take my Black Spirit and I'm going to call him up. And I'm going to enhance the Algerian armor. I've only found one stone since last time. And I'm going to put the Algerian armor on my character. And my DP is now up to 24. So we started out with no DP and almost no AP. And we're already up to 40 something. Of course, I don't have any more of the other stones. I wish I did. And you got a lot of loot. You just can't keep up with it. I mean, there's no way the cats can sit down and loot as much as you can kill after a while. There's a boss there for a second. These guys in the little red capes are the bosses. I just drew mana from him and took half his health away. And there's the boss. My bags are getting full and start leaving loot on the ground here in a little while. The little bronze coins are heavy, but they're worth about 6,000 a piece. And when you're starting out and you're broke, you need every penny you can get. I killed him too soon. And I'm at 97. Okay, so I went pretty quick. As you can see, I can't pick it up. My bags are completely full. There's a set of gloves. I might want those. So I'll take something. The loot does disappear pretty quick, so you got to get it when you can. And I missed it. Oh well. That little long sword is worth more than the little boots I threw away anyway. And I'm already at 30, so it's time to get out of this place. And we're going to go somewhere else. So I'm going to head back to Howell. I'm going to sell everything. And then what I'll do is I'll pick up next time after I've already sold everything. And I'll show you the next leveling up spot. And this character now is only 2 hours and 20 minutes old. And it's already at level 30. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And if you like the channel, please subscribe. And next I'm going to go from level 30 to level 40. And I'll show you how to do that.